Hello and welcome to this lesson in which we will discuss the Scrum aspects. Actually, here we have 5 Scrum aspects, which are the organization, business, justification, quality, change, and risk. Let's start with the first aspect, which is the organization. Actually, here in the Scrum, we have two main parts, the core role and the non-core roles. The core roles here includes the product owner, the Scrum Master, and the Scrum team. The product owner mainly focuses on achieving the maximum business of the project, focuses on articulate the customer requirements and also represent the customer voice, while the Scrum Master focuses on working as a servant leader or as a facilitator, clears the impediments, coordinate the work between the team, and ensure the Scrum processes are being followed. While the third part in the core team or the core roles here, which is the or who is the Scrum team. They do the work itself, they create the deliverables, and normally they are from 6 to 10 persons. As you can see here in this picture, the Scrum owner will be in between the Scrum master and the team, and from the other side, the customer. So the product owner here, you can find it, or you can find him or her between the customer and the Scrum Master and the team. He receives from the customer their project requirements and translated or communicated to the Scrum team. So he translate and deliver and communicate the business requirements and prioritize backlog, and also maybe how he communicates with the team to discuss the product plan or the product work with the Scrum team. Of course, the Scrum Master with the Scrum team, he works as a Scrum servant leader to discuss and translate the work itself and how the environment will be done. This is the first aspect, which is the organization. Let's move to the second aspect, which is the business justification. In the business justification, and as you know, before starting the work, you need to determine what is the vision of the project and what is the real added value that needed to be added to the customer. So the organization set the target and direct the work itself to be aligned with this business value. This is the business justification of the work, so that Scrum is adaptable work, can be changed and can be modified and aligned to achieve the customer requirements. The third aspect here is the quality, and as you know, it's not accepted just to follow the plan and that's it, and at the end we don't know if the result will be achieved or matched or in compliance with the customer requirement or no, but you break down the work so that you can deliver each piece of work to make sure that it will add a real value to the customer as per the quality requirement of the customer. In the same time, in case of any problem happened in the middle of the sprint and in the daily stand-up meeting, it's done or it's been solved as a quick action from this any quality defect, so that you make sure that there is no any defects or big defects or something will reach to the customer as a failure. You find this in the middle of the sprint and in the middle of the daily work, so that it can be finished and removed, so that the customer can receive output with good quality. The next aspect here is the change, and you need to understand, if you are the Scrum Master, if you are the product owner, and if you are one of the Scrum team, you need to understand that the Scrum is here to embrace the change, to find the good change for the benefit of the project and apply it. So don't be angry if you receive a change even late from the customer. You need to accept this change, you need to tailor and you need to adapt to apply this change if it is in the same direction of the project objective. The last aspect here is the risk, and you need also to find the future expected problems that may happen, and you need to kill them now, or you need to finish them from today. So you start looking for the expected problems or expected opportunities, because risk is positive or negative. Either positive opportunity or negative impacts, you need to find them and need to identify them, you need to analyze them, qualitative analysis and quantitative analysis. You need to find responses, either to avoid or exploit, either to mitigate or enhance, either to avoid or share, or to accept them, so that you can find solution for the future problems, and then you start to monitor these problems if they happen. As you know, the two lines or the two legs of managing any risk, or to analyze any risk, is the probability and impact. So you need to work on them to discover them. Of course, detailed work here, or detailed explanation here, you can find it in the PMP, and you can find it in the risk management professional. We are done for this lesson, and in the next lesson we will start the important lesson, which is the Scrum processes. So see you next lesson.